Look, there are so many gender gaps going on right now, like the wage gap, the employment gap, the promotion gap. Thing is, it's hard to close those gaps right now because we're students. However, there is one gap I know you can change today. It's the orgasm gap. Studies show that among heterosexuals, for every man who doesn't come during sex, there are 7 women who are equally dissatisfied. Now that's inequality. When I experience an orgasm during sex, I'm on a roller coaster ride with my partner. I'm shaking as I experience the rush. Sometimes it's so intense, I can't help but scream. However, looking around me, all I see is men filling up the seats of the ride. Below me, crowds of women wait impatiently on the ground. They wait as men go up and down the roller coaster, screaming and having the time of their lives. When is our turn? Culturally, talking about the female orgasm is not an appropriate thing to do. I felt so weird telling my parents I'm presenting orgasms to my class. I felt so weird saying sex, orgasm, and masturbate aloud in my girlfriend's household where her parents and brother can hear me. I felt so weird sending Professor Flynn not 1, but 2 emails to get my topic approved. But it's not weird. What's weird is that women are waiting in an unmoving line for a ride no one knows they can step onto. What's weird is that in an 800 college student study, only 39% of women usually orgasm with their partner, while 91% of men did. The only thing weird about orgasms is that, plain and simple, women do not have equal access to pleasure. These women are the ones around you, your sister, your friend, your future partner. Pleasure is a basic human need, and these women are starving. Not for food, not for water, but for pleasure. There is one drink that can quench their thirst. It's your support. After this presentation, you will have a well of knowledge to share with women in destroying the gap. Everyone here has the ability to break through these layers of stigma and spring forth pleasure for all. Here's how. If you're a woman, masturbate more. Last quarter, I took a course on sexual intimacy taught by Dr. Allison Ash, PhD, a sex and intimacy coach. When I told her about my struggles orgasming with a partner, her advice was to build my own pleasure manual. Men grow up masturbating every day, so they know exactly how to reach a climax in bed. Many women are not used to exploring their own bodies, so their manual is incomplete. Build yours by masturbating every day, 1 flick at a time. So when the time comes, you come. You can read the instructions to your partner or follow through with it yourself. If you're dating women, masturbate together more. I dated guys and girls throughout high school and college. Sex with guys would go like this. He'd come. Watching him go on that roller coaster ride over and over again without me made me feel like my pleasure didn't matter. I wanted to have my turn too, but was too scared to ask. Sex with girls would go like this. She'd come, then ask me how to make me come too. Every time she would invite me onto the ride, the only problem was that I didn't know how to orgasm with her. Like, why is it taking so long? Why isn't it working? Is it me or is it her? The more and more she felt inadequate, the more and more I felt broken. But then something happened that changed my life. One day, my partner invited me to masturbate with her. For the first time in my life, I experienced an orgasm with someone else. It felt like we were riding the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the world, with fireworks blasting in the air. Basically, it was amazing. If you remember anything from this presentation, it's this. Touch yourself and talk. Touching could look like this. Google about masturbation, then experiment. Get advice from friends, then experiment. Bring it up with your partner, then experiment. Talking could look like this. Hey friend, this crazy girl talked about orgasms in Zoom class today. Did you know about the pleasure gap? Hey friend, how's your relationship going? Are your needs being met? Hey girlfriend, this feels a bit weird to bring up, but I'm asking because I care about your pleasure. How are things going with me in the bedroom? Now, everyone, take out a piece of paper and pencil for these last 30 seconds. Write down when you'll masturbate next on this sheet, or type it up. And next, write down the name of someone you will talk to tonight about the pleasure gap. Thank you, everyone. I have finished.